Next topic is algebra of complex numbers. In the algebra of complex numbers, we are going to do first of all addition of two complex numbers. Now, let z1 is equal to a plus iota b and z2 is equal to c plus iota d. B, any two complex numbers now we are having z1 and z2. We have just taken any two complex numbers. Now z1 is equal to a plus iota b and z2 is equal to c plus iota b. Be any two complex numbers, then the sum z1 plus z2 means addition for two complex numbers. The sum z1 plus z2 is defined as z1 plus z2 is equal to a plus c and plus b plus d with iota. Now what this means? Real with real, real of this part and real of this part, imaginary and imaginary. Okay. So this is the definition for the addition for two complex numbers. Now the addition of two complex numbers satisfies the following properties. Very simple properties. This is just a revision for the junior classes. Okay. First three for the junior classes. Now number one. The Clauser's law. Now what this law states? This law states the sum of any two complex numbers is, now what it can be, we have already gone through it, z1 and z2, after addition again we are getting a complex number. Okay. So the sum of any two complex numbers is a complex number. This is the Clauser's law. Now number two, the commutative law. Again simple thing, you are doing from last junior many classes. So now what this states, for any two complex numbers say z1 and z2, z1 and z2, these are the two complex numbers. For any two complexes z1 and z2, okay, don't write this then. Okay, then z1 plus z2 is equal to z2 plus z1. One and the same thing. Either you are adding these two or you are adding these two, result will be same. Is it clear? Now property 3. The associative property or the associative law. Now for any three complex numbers three complex numbers, say Z1, Z2, Z3. Now what we can write it? Z1 plus Z2, because we can't, according to the law, we can't directly add it. Indeed, you can, verbally you can do it, okay? You can just add three parts. Suppose we are having three complex numbers, you are going to add three real parts together, you can do it, but in the written we can't. We have to do like this, okay? So first of all, you have to add these two, we are getting a complex number, and then we are adding that complex number with the third one. Now whatever the result is, that will be always equal to Z2 plus Z3. This is the associative. Now fourth one, which you have already done in the relations functions, okay? The existence of additive identity. The existence of additive identity. Now in this what we are having, there exists the complex number zero plus 0 iota. Okay, we are having, there exists the complex number 0 plus 0 iota, denoted by 0. Even we can write it a complex number in the form of 0. Okay, so there exists the complex number 0 plus 0 iota denoted by 0, called additive identity, such that for every complex number, complex number added with the 0 is always a complex number. Property number 5. The existence of additive inverse the existence of additive inverse. Now what this states, to every complex number z is equal to a plus iota b, we have a complex number denoted by negative of z. Now negative of z is equal to negative of a plus negative of b identity. Okay, iota, called the additive inverse or negative of z. Now from this very last part, what we can get? We can additive identity also. Here we have written z is equal to 0 plus z. So can we write from this part, from this one? Now can I write it like this? Z plus negative of z is equal to 0. One and the same thing. Z plus 0 is equal to z. So this z, when it transfer to this side, what we are getting? Z plus negative of z, and naturally it will be 0. Okay, so these are the 5 properties which are satisfied by the addition of two complex